Hello everyone, it's your friendly neighborhood quote-unquote Catalyst expert back for another video, and we finally have the new Land Beyond Catalyst as well as the new Land Beyond ornament that turns it into the no Land Beyond. In my opinion, a little bit lame that you have to pay for the special edition to get a weapon to make it look like how it looked in Destiny 1, but hey, that's just me. With that being said, the catalyst for this weapon is top tier mastery, and it reads as follows. While this weapon is at high stacks of master, new rounds are continually loaded into the magazine, and the benefits from Bullseye Bolster last longer. Just as an aside, minor spelling error, the exotic perk is called the Master, not just Master, period, and the Grandmaster, not just the Master, period. So, minor spelling errors. But breaking the catalyst down into its two components, it does two unique things. For starters, new rounds are continually loaded into the magazine, and the benefits from Bullseye Bolster last longer. What do these things mean? What do high stacks of master mean? What do new rounds are continually loaded into the magazine mean? And what does the benefits from Bullseye Bolster last longer mean? Well, for starters, high stacks of master means as soon as you hit 20 stacks, that's when this catalyst kicks in. You have to hit 20 precision hits without dying to turn the master into the Grandmaster for this catalyst to actually take any effect. So for starters, it's just not going to do anything for your first 19 shots, and then will do something on precision hit 20. New rounds are continually loaded into the magazine means whether you miss or hit a precision shot, you are going to constantly load rounds from your reserves into your magazine. You are theoretically never going to have to reload your weapon, which is a big part of it. You're never going to have to reload your weapon while you are above 20 stacks of the master into the Grandmaster, getting your max bonus damage, getting your max stability, getting your max handling. And the final part of this catalyst is a little bit confusing to me because it says the benefits from Bullseye Bolster last longer. Now we're going to get into why that is a little bit confusing in a little bit, but for starters, this was my reaction when I actually put two and two together and figured out that this catalyst was not very good. Note to self, I think this catalyst is dog shit. Doesn't do anything. Breaking down why I feel this way, you have to look at a couple of things. For starters, the perk Bullseye Bolster, all it says is that landing a precision hit substantially increases his weapon's target acquisition, handling, reload speed, and stability for a short duration in time. Now, this unfortunately does not have a timer in game, but it is sub 1 second. It is essentially lasts as long as it takes for you to cock the gun back one more time and get your sights on the target. The buff does not last long enough normally for you to hit a shot and then miss the next shot and still have that bonus speed to chambering a new round. And even when you're at 100 stacks of the Grandmaster, or as soon as you hit 20 stacks of the Master to turn it into the Grandmaster, where this catalyst should be in effect, it still lasts seemingly the same duration. It is if there was a percentage increase, or if there was a flat second increase to the duration of Bullseye Bolster when they were making this catalyst, it is negligible because it does not last long enough for you to fire two shots and theoretically miss the second shot you're firing. So whenever you're using this, you're never going to notice the increased timer because it doesn't last long enough to give you a little bit of wiggle room. Additionally, this is even more confusing to me because when you're between 1 and 19 stacks of the Master, what you're going to be doing with, maybe your final shot, if you're hitting a precision hit, is spamming reload immediately. And the buff lasts long enough for you to cycle through the entire reload animation, but it's not long enough for you to get a follow-up shot after that. So where you may, want to run behind cover for a second or dip out or maybe not reload immediately, when you're between 1 and 19 stacks, the catalyst isn't going to matter. But even when you're past 19 stacks, you're not going to be noticing that anyway, because as soon as you hit stack 20, the catalyst kicks in and your gun is automatically reloaded from reserves. Now, don't get me wrong, auto reload is theoretically powerful, especially since this weapon only stacks up to 20 times. Maybe there's a certain use case where, I don't know, you're doing boss DPS on Crota, whatever, Dato Video circa 2015, you're doing a No Land Beyond challenge, killing Crota or knocking down Crota with only No Land Beyond, where you may have needed your weapon to automatically reload, but in today's day and age, it just doesn't really do anything. I guess it's a skill check, but even then, there's no skill check to trigger the weapon auto-reloading. It's a skill check to get to 20 rounds, but after that, the gun's just loaded. I'm not going to go for much longer, but just know that this catalyst does nothing if you don't have it. There is absolutely no need to get it. The only thing, realistically, that this catalyst is going to be doing is giving you auto reload. This gun's main issue was never ammo economy. It's like somebody watched a data video and said to themselves, what if New Land Beyond had infinite ammo in the magazine? And they said, that's a great idea. Let's get the weapons team on it. Let's have them go immediately. I know it feels like a cop-out, but even having like triple tap or force times to charm or focused frenzy, whatever, just to reward you for getting precision hits, rather than this, where it rewards you past 20 stacks for not getting precision hits, because the increase to its internal perk, Bullseye Bolster, it doesn't matter, and also it just, the ammo doesn't matter. So I'm disappointed. If I had to rank it, I'd say it's near the bottom. It is near the bottom because of how disappointing it is, but it can't be at the bottom because it technically does something useful, that being reloads your magazine from your reserves instantly without an animation. So that's it. I'm done. I'm not even going to stretch this out to 8 minutes. I'm done right here. Have a great day.